first pass incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 42 yards on the ground. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
The quick slant caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check 3.
4th down, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Marr now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And Adams has it, complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Fuck, I went over the safety.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
D-Law is not playing with that nigga.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Defensively, Charles.
Just leaving comments and shit. Get caught, man. Fuck caught.
Staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Trash.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Niggas talking about all niggas do is cap on that bitch. That bitch damn sure gonna make you rage.
26. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, Foxtrot. Right there, 54. Right now.
Now Rodgers. He sets the fire deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Packers pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Go! 31's the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First down, Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bye-bye.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Let's go. Plant. Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? Callie. Someone left Callie.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a potential turning point is...
Who the hell is this leaving comment? Carry Ethos to Hawkins. Boy, you got the pass. I'm asleep. No, these is the Cowboys. What is you talking about? This nigga drunk as shit.
Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018.
Damn.
This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. Check.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to...
Who the fuck is this leaving comments and shit? My bad. I mean the Cowboy. This wood. I'm asleep.
The NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Hey, man,
this will be taken short.
Damn, why act like you can't juke? And then, man, this shit trash. Keep this shit. It's like you can't juke no more. You can't spin. I can't run the ball.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
What?
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Packers pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Got it, man. Damn!
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
35 to Mike.
3rd and long for Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So they'll get this touchdown, baby. You already know how I'm rocking like.
They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Rodgers to his tight end Graham on a big one. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now Rodgers. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point. Back now in Arlington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with third and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
The Cowboys on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense. It's going to be a long day.
Prescott to throw this time. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One score down.
Hey, kill. 4-2, Mike, 4-2.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tremont Williams, a veteran corner there on the stop. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams, and there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Prescott now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Elliott on first down. Got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Prescott to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's got it to Williams. A gain of 13. It's a first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Rodgers now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.